Hello walkers, and welcome to Bozeman, Montana. We are on the M Trail just outside of town in the Bridger Mountains. It is, well, it's between Christmas and New Year's. It's about 2:30 p.m. and 34 degrees Fahrenheit, 1 degree Celsius. And we're just gonna have a nice little, after I get done talking here, a nice little nature walk. We're gonna have some beautiful views. You're gonna see a lot of runners who are up here running up and then running down this thing. I've got some housekeeping to take care of here. The secret word, and that's my new thing where I say a secret word within the first, well, I'm not gonna do that this time. I am gonna do a secret word, but I'm not gonna tell you when it's gonna be. But I gotta get some shout outs from previous people who listened in and found the secret word. From Seeley Lake, the secret word was dog sled. And I'm Reese, R-I-S, I am R-I-S, Ron E. Adventures and Richard Palmer all found that, among others. And then in Mill Creek, the Christmas tree was the secret word with Jonathan Waterman, Ron E. Adventures, Catherine Beal, Allison Houghton, I think that's how I say that, and Richard Palmer. Tom Seeley had asked how did I end up in Montana, and I'm going to say that again for another, maybe more of an urban walk, just so that I don't spoil your natural time here. We're going to walk past these folks real quick. Excuse me. Thanks. And let me just start off by saying I am Henry. I am going to be your proxy adventurer, your proxy walker, your virtual travel guide here as we walk on this nature trail or this nature track. These are virtual treadmill trails or virtual treadmill walks and videos that I put out twice a week. It used to be 3 times a week, but the pandemic has slowed things down. Excuse me. And a couple things, hit that like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Sorry about that wind noise. And we are on the M Trail. We're gonna head down here. It's a really popular trail here in Bozeman. It's fairly steep, but beautiful, beautiful views and totally doable. It's about 1.5 miles long. Forest Service Trail number 511 or 512, I believe. And if you can find a parking spot, we're right across the valley from Drinking Horse Trail, which is another great trail, but steeper. Pup?
Hi.
Hi there. And we're gonna walk down through the trees. This summer, above here, the trail goes on up and follows the ridge all the way down to Fairy Lake, past Bridger Bowl, and a bunch of other trails and peaks. In fact, Traveling Mel and my son did a 21-mile walk from Fairy Lake and Sacagawea Peak all the way down here to the base where we'll end up this summer. And then about a month later, a little higher up, I'm gonna have to zip up here, was a big forest fire that started on this side, went over the mountain towards the east, burned a few houses in the Bridger Valley, and was a big smoke, big event here. Luckily, I don't think anyone was injured, but a lot of houses were burned. It's kind of the risk these days of having built in the woods, in the forest, as our climate changes. There's more and more risk of fire. Things get more dry, etc. I see a lot of dogs on this trail. I've never had a bad experience with the dogs. Most people are responsible. If you do bring your dog, please clean up after them. You can see some more views out there. The Gallatin Valley, which has 40 feet of topsoil from what I understand. I have no idea how people can run up this mountain. It kind of blows my mind that they're that fit. Impressive. All right, so that's pretty much what I wanted to say today. Thank you guys. One more thing. I know a shout out to our friends over in the United Kingdom who are going through a pretty heavy lockdown right now. You guys hang in there. You know, hopefully this too shall pass. Be safe, and reach out online to each other and support each other. We're thinking about you. And then that goes for everybody. You know, it's tough times during the holidays. Hang in there. We'll get through this, and the sun will come back, the light will come back, and we'll have better days. So I'm thinking about you guys too. With that, I think I'm just gonna walk and let you guys enjoy this M trail, named because there's a giant white M. That's where it, sort of the turnaround point where we started. I should have said that earlier. So with that, we'll be quiet. Hi, pup.
You going?
Hi there.
Hey.
One more thing. I'm at the end of this. I'm going to show you what I'm wearing on my feet, if I remember, to keep from slipping on this snow and ice. Thank you. There.
guys. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, thanks.
Thanks.
You bet.
So, yeah, I mean, we never had that tradition because it was too much money. But I think for a lot of people, it's like you have the excitement of the presents in the morning, yeah, and then you kind of have this like,
Hi there. That's Drinking Horse across the way, that nearest mountain. We'll do that another time.
Bridgers actually.
Woo! There. never gave you the word because I was being so quiet. So if you're still with us, thank you. And the word is crowded. So many of the trails around Bozeman and other places in Montana have gotten fairly crowded. And there's been a lot of news articles about it. The median price of homes in Bozeman is now $620,000. That's up almost $200,000 this year. Notice also the snow on this path has gotten fairly packed down, and in places it's very smooth and can be a little bit icy, mostly slushy right now. It's warm enough. And I said I was going to tell you what I was wearing on my feet at the end, if I remembered, and so far I have remembered, but I just want to show you these, the snow. You can see if you came up here in tennis shoes or something, you'd be sliding all over the place, especially going downhill. So what I'm wearing are these, so let's see if I can do it with my balance. There we go. Those coils called Yak Tracks, these particular brand. There's other brands. Some have little cleats on the bottom. A lot of these runners in their runner shoes will take an old pair of running shoes and put screws through the sole, pointed downwards obviously, for traction, so they're not slipping around. Anyway, they're not that expensive. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description in the YouTube channel. It'll be an affiliate link, but that shouldn't change anything for you guys. You can, if you're looking to hike on some snowy ground, icy ground, or just navigating icy driveways and parking lots, they're great. I think we're going to wrap it up because this is the parking lot. I'm going to show you how crowded it is down here. That's why our word of the day is that. Hi there. Excuse me. And then I want to thank you guys for joining me. Leave me a comment. I didn't mention that earlier. I love getting comments. I've been getting a lot of great ones recently, with questions, with critiques in some cases. Most of the critiques are phrased kindly and constructively. I appreciate that. I have had a couple where people seem like they think they deserve personal service. That I don't react well to, and I apologize if I've not reacted well. But anyway, I try to be relentlessly positive on this channel. We're going to walk around this way. There is a pit toilet here. You can see that. But parking can be a challenge very often. Luckily, it's a fairly short hike. It's 1.5 miles. A lot of these people are running it. They'll run it in 30 minutes, 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes. That mountain over there is Drinking Horse, and then there's a fish hatchery across the way where you park for that trail. We will do that another day. And I think next I might, depending on how much time I have, go re-hike Triple Tree, which I did this summer, and we can see what it looks like in winter. It should be fairly different, but still beautiful. Thank you guys again for joining us. Happy New Year, although it's between Christmas and New Year. I'm doing this a day before I post it, so I'm fairly current. And hang in there. I'm thinking about you guys. We'll see you again soon. In the meantime, keep on stepping.